Hello everyone and welcome back to the overnight stay vlogs. Just behind me is the Easy Hotel here in East Croydon. This is where I have spent the last 2 nights, of course, being ready for the Chelsea match. We're not even going to talk about the game, we'll got a vlog for that. But the point was I stayed down here 2 nights for the experience. Just how was it now? This has actually been proclaimed to be one of the most dangerous areas in London. I've stayed before where someone has attempted to steal my phone last time, so just how was it this time? How was the Easy Hotel? Spoiler alert, one of the worst rooms I've stayed in. Wasn't nice, but if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you get down here, hit that subscribe button. Next overnight stay vlog will be, of course, for Nottingham in 2 weeks, and then funny enough, Crystal Palace is our next London away game afterwards, so probably going to be back in Croydon the next 3-4 weeks or so. Stay tuned, appreciate you watching. Without further ado, let me take you back to 2 days ago in Newcastle. The time is currently 10:30 in the morning on the Saturday. By the time you're watching this video, of course, it will come out after the match day vlog. But I'm going to be honest in the vlog, I'm going to be honest now. I am dreading this game. I'm dreading the travel down to Chelsea. Stamford Bridge just always is a stadium in Newcastle are just typically terrible at. So I'm not exactly looking forward to the game. Now, in terms of where I'm staying, go to Croydon. You might be asking, why am I going to Croydon? We'll explain once I'm down there. But in terms of Newcastle's away matches, our next one after this is Nottingham Forest, which is a nice one. I do enjoy Forest, and then it's Crystal Palace, so I might as well get used to Croydon while we are going down there. In terms of prices of the train, in terms of prices of the hotel, my train came together to £121. That's including the what's it called, the insurance part of the ticket, which makes sort of any delays or anything like that, you get compensation. But £120 to go to London. Hotels, I think were 55 a night, so that's like actually cheaper than the train, which is just how expensive the trains are at the minute. I say it again, 120 quid to go to London, which is just mental for a train. But yeah, hopefully, without going to politics, hopefully that prices go down a bit, because we need our trains to not be owned by the government, because it's, don't get me started. But yeah, they continue to go up for those who are wanting to go to Newcastle games on a train. As for my hotel, as I just mentioned before, Easy Hotel in Croydon. I've stayed there before. You might think it's awful, but for me, I'm kind of used to the Easy Hotel, so I don't actually think it's that bad. So we're going to head down there now. Any problems along the way, we will be sure to tell you about it. But let's get on the train now. 10:59 to London King's Cross and Millionaire. Welcome to London King's Cross. Just how many times over the years have we done an overnight stay vlog where we have stood outside of this train station, just talked about my experience, and just to tell you a fact actually why on the topic. So as a Newcastle United fan, let's say you were to get a train to every single possible away match in this season, you would be going to this station at least 10 times. 6 London clubs, and you would likely also switch here for Brighton, Bournemouth, Southampton and Ipswich Town. So you would be coming here at least 10 times in one season as a Newcastle fan. Just how mental is that, by the way? In terms of my personal train experience today, not much to say, which I would argue is a good thing, because there was nothing worthwhile talking about. You know, there hasn't been any shenanigans in the train. Was surprisingly quiet for a midday Saturday train service. Like you see outside now, it's quite busy here, so maybe we just had a lucky train where it was just a bit quiet on the day, but perhaps the price increase might have scared some people off. So I'm intrigued to see what you guys think. Have you been getting on the trains much this year, especially after the multiple price increases? Because I'm intrigued to see how people are looking at transport wise now. But personally, for me, you've got to get London every single time if you are coming to an away match on a train. But going back on topic actually, because when I look towards this week, of course, Chelsea twice in 4 days, I have one great memory here at King's Cross, and I remember the tens of thousands of Newcastle fans that were all amongst this area, they're all getting off the trains, all getting ready for the Carabao Cup final, and that is a moment that just sticks by me for the rest of my life. I had the the fortunate possibility of just spending the entire week in London for the build of that game was honestly the best week of my life. And then after the game, it was probably the worst night of my life. So it depends on how you look at it, but I feel like it's so crucial. We need to get back to Wembley soon. Just having that experience down here, it's just the stuff you tell your grandkids about, the stuff you take your grandkids to. So it's just surreal. I think this, when I was down at the Cup final, and of course AC Milan, our first Champions League match in what 20 years, just your first Cup final and your first Champions League match, those two just stick by me so much, and just memories that I've got forever. So hopefully this week, if we were to have a bad result, I would rather be in the league and the cup. I would much rather win the cup game, and I feel like hopefully I gave you a decent reason why. However, let's start heading across to Croydon now. We'll tell you a bit more about the area once we get there. Just arrived here in East Croydon now. We're going to take the suitcase to the room first because I'm a bit nervous carrying it around while I'm recording. So I'm going to head to the room now and then we'll show you around afterwards.
Mind the door. Doors closing.
I don't know, wait a sec. It's getting a bit exciting, that door. We are on the fourth floor today.
Doors closing.
In terms of the checkout experience, it's all been fine checking into the Easy Hotel. It normally is, as it says in the name, it is quite easy now. I've stayed in this hotel before. Yeah, it's going up, okay. I have stayed in this hotel before. My last experience here was, for Easy Hotel standards, very pleasant. There was nothing wrong with it, so let's see if we're in for a bad time today. I know you guys seem to love it when I'm in a bad time. Now, this is a problem because we're not moving. Fourth floor. Oh dear. Guys, the lift's not moving. Oh no. Like, that's, yes, fourth floor. I got scared for a second there. I thought we were stuck in the lift. No, we figured it out part at least, but yeah, we are. 421 is my room for the next couple of nights. This is actually a live reaction as well. Normally when I check in, I always kind of look in the room first and then start recording, but yeah, live reaction. We'll quickly put the key card in, see the lights come on. Well, they're supposed to be coming on, but we'll show you around the room. Not that we've got much to say because the room's bloody tiny as every Easy Hotel is, but I actually like that because straight away you know what's there. Phone, 2 phones actually I've got now, so I've basically got 1 phone for videos and then 1 just to sort all my social media out. That there be for the switch as well, so it just having that next to the bed's handy. Let's have a look at our window views. Yeah, this will be quite interesting to look out at midnight, and we're right next to a road as well and trams. So, listen, you guys probably remember how angry I was at Birmingham, so I'll be intrigued to see whether this time we're going to have any arseholes that are just going to drive around making loads of noise for no reason. I mean, the windows definitely aged a bit. I've seen worse, I have seen much worse now, so I'm not going to complain too much. And again, it's like £50 a night. I know it's £50, still £50, but it's for London standards quite cheap, so I'm not expecting a 5-star whatsoever. What the? Why is that there? Oh, I thought it was like a ghost, so what the hell is that? I'm assuming that's part of the shower. That's my shower there. Can I get the light on? 1 sec. What's going on there? Lights on. Why is my shower there? Normally in the Easy Hotel, I always have like a cut-off point, but now the shower is literally as soon as you walk in, which is definitely going to cause some accidents. Toilets there, sinks there, bathroom. I've got to be honest, it's a bit unpleasant actually. I don't know what it is with this bathroom, but I'm not getting great vibes of it, but we'll check the bed shortly. We're going to go back out shortly now that I've got the suitcase here. We'll tell you a bit about Croydon itself. There's a reason why I big it up as one of the worst places, and we'll explain in a bit. But, yeah, early impressions. It's okay, it's okay. The one thing I will say about hotel rooms, especially budget ones, is like the less you kind of look into the corners of the room, the less you look into the details, the better. Now, I went to the toilet before, basically, like, even on the toilet paper, like, it's not clean. Like, can you see the stains in the toilet paper there? Like, how is that happening? Did someone drop it on the floor? Like what the hell is that? Is that perfume? I'm gonna hope that's perfume, because if that's blood, then that's quite a serious health concern. So I don't know exactly what that is, but again, like, you can just see, like, it's just not clean, is it? Like that's meant to be, like, going in quite personal areas of my body. Like, it has to be perfect. It's just not. Again, like, when you look into, like, little cracks around the room, you can't just see it. It's just not that clean. But yeah, just thought I mentioned that, because that's a bit of a problem. Time is currently 10 p.m. here in Croydon. Had a chance to check out the hotel room before. Gonna be honest, it's dirty, not nice, but as you guys know on the channel, we are used to this. But all joking aside, you got to remember that hotels like that are going to be designed for tourists. I mean, that's going to be people's first impression coming to London. And if that is a tourist checking out that hotel, it's horrible. It is actually horrible. For me, I don't care. Again, it's the cheapest hotel basically in London this weekend. I knew that was going to be the case. I've stayed there before, and although my time last time was nicer in terms of the room, again, I know what I'm getting into, so I'm not going to whinge and moan about it. As for Croydon, though, this place has a massive reputation for being a horrible place on night time. Is it true? It is. It is now. The thing is with Croydon, you've always got to have eyes behind your back. Now, of course, I'm recording my phone now. Not a good idea is perhaps the nicest way of putting it. There's a lot of opportunities. This goes for any place, but not just Croydon, but Croydon has quite a large crime rate, especially in the youth. And you ever have a chance to walk through the city, even during the day, there's a lot of characters. It's perhaps the nicest way of putting it. But this place, it's actually been recommended by TripAdvisor that you do not walk through Croydon on night time. It's outright taught you not to do that. Now, the fact that TripAdvisor's taught you not to do that gives you a clear impression. But if you guys ever watched my videos for a good year or so now, I've stayed at Croydon a couple of times. First time I stayed here, someone actually tried to steal my phone. So it was after the Crystal Palace game. I think it was a Saturday night, 0-0 draw. Nick Pope made a quality save, and that was the only thing I had in the entire game. Now, afterwards, I had to basically be outside to upload my video. So I'm walking around Croydon, of course, uploading my video because the day is nice outside. Someone's asking to use my phone down an alleyway. Obviously, I've declined that. But straight away, you can just tell in someone without trying to make any comments. You can just tell in someone when they're going to do something like that. So you always kind of got to just watch behind you and make sure that you know what you're doing. Because people rules up for an opportunity. You've got to just make sure you have it all done. But in terms of my experience down here, it's been alright so far. Again, I'm a little nervous kind of going around, but we're going to get some news shortly, and afterwards we're going to be sorted for the night. Why am I staying down in Croydon? It's probably the big question. As I could have stayed anywhere in London yet. I'll pick a place that historically is not particularly a nice place to stay. Two reasons. One, of course, it's basically the cheapest place this weekend, so I don't mind paying the prices. And two, I'm doing my run in the morning at Crystal Palace, so it's about a half an hour walk, or I'm just going to get a 10-minute bus up there. I still don't know if I'm going to do the run yet, to be honest, but basically, I'll show you an example in my hand here. So this week, my big toe, I don't know if you've ever seen it before, you might have had it happen to you. Basically, my big toe has kind of started to go inwards towards my second digit because I just overworked it. It's quite painful, so I don't want to kind of overwork it just in case I do damage it even more. Basically, my big toe has kind of started to go inwards towards the second digit, so it's not in a natural position. Of course, the bones are just kind of grind together, so it's not nice for that reason. But again, something that I just wanted to mention. I don't know if I'm going to do the one or not, but we're going to get something tonight and I'm going to head back to the room because, again, staying out here at this time, it's not a great idea. So, yeah, I'm going to have a little walk around and see if I can spot anything. But I'm literally going to get some food and go back to the room. I'm not going to push my luck. These are two recommendations I do have. Now, there's actually a curfew in Croydon, so most places after around 10:30, 11 all shut, but they don't shut, if that makes any sense. So basically, you do shut, but it's delivery only. So if you're walking around after 11 p.m, you essentially can't go anywhere. I'm gonna have to do Wendy's, I feel like, though. Now in America, Wendy's actually have their own Krabby Patties, so they have the SpongeBob burger. They don't have it in the UK, so I'm kind of annoyed about that. Last time I was here, I went to Popeye's Louisiana Chicken. Those two, in terms of fast food places, are actually quite high in quality. So I wouldn't normally recommend of course, unhealthy food on the channel, but they do taste quite nice. That's the sort of thing you like. But I think tonight we're going to do Wendy's, so let's see what we can get inside. In terms of what you should get, I'm going to get the biggie meat deal. So I'm going to get a spicy chicken sandwich. I'm not going to add anything on it. Always quite handy to use the touchpads in the work. Spicy chicken nuggets. I've had these before in America. They're quite nice. Get a sweet chili dip. So you get small fries with it. You pay an extra £1 you want for large fries, which we're going to do. And again, it's basically the same with either a milkshake or a drink, which I might get a large fountain drink actually. How much is that coming in? I think that's still less than a tenner, which I think for what you get, you can't really say it's not good value. Yeah, I think I'm happy to pay that. Taking the stairs back up to the 4th floor, and you just realise as you walk up, it is just an absolute stair, isn't it? I mean, who's done that to the window? Back in the room now, the food is on the bed. That is an absolute no-no for me in any situation. Trust me when I say this, I never ever eat any food in my room back at home. However, you've already seen the room. There's just nowhere clean where I can eat it, so when I eat at the end of the bed, not to mention I'm out in the night anyway, so I don't care too much. But in terms of the food, we had 4 spicy chicken nuggets here. You ever had these from Wendy's before? Oh, nice. I had to say the chicken nuggets are nice. The chips there. There's no salt and pepper on them, but even when you eat them, like, again, there's a lot of potato inside the chips. They're good standard. And when I say good standard, I mean good standard compared to the likes of McDonald's, your Burger Kings, whatever you want to call, I guess, the more famous fast food restaurants. But I think the more you either eat elsewhere or the order that you get, you just realise McDonald's is crap. McDonald's I don't recommend at all. Fair enough for the monopolies out because you can win food on that. But other than that, I think McDonald's is like just gets worse and worse as you get older. And I think the prices aren't that cheap for McDonald's. And this is my spicy chicken burger there. That is a big burger, mine. That is a massive burger, to be fair. But again, all that and a large Fanta for £10, and there's supposed to be a dip in there. I think it's decent value. As for what sort of things do I do in the hotel room, we play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the Switch. So I thought I'd have a game on easy. When I mean the questions are easy, it's actually hilarious. So we're going to have a game for it. We'll quickly increase the volume so it feels like we are there at the game show. But I do like my game shows, to be honest. I do watch a lot of them back home. So I thought, you know what? We're going to do a live one now on camera. So when we get one wrong, you guys know where we get it wrong. But we're going to go for the full length. That is Tinkerbell. I know that one. Well, the game doesn't want to let me use the touchpad. I know it's Tinkerbell, so we're just going to press that.
Yes,
yep.
Absolutely. One more right answer for me. Good luck to you for this new question.
What the hell is Dagobert? What the hell? What the hell is this? Is it the Franks, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, good thing audio options are so stupid because I actually didn't know that one.
Time to move on to a new question.
Which movie has never been on Fortnite? Oh wait, which one hasn't had a collaboration? Oh, that's Ralph.
I'm going to pick A.
Yeah, picking the Fortnite.
That is the answer.
Toy Story's been on Fortnite?
On my part, really.
That's outdated. A Toy Story's on Fortnite. I know it is.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
That's not even a fair question. It's outdated. I know Toy Story's been on Fortnite. Oh well, I was screwed no matter what. There, I'm just lost in the stupid easy mode. But yeah, we didn't get anything on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Just about to head across the Stamford Bridge now. In terms of times, it takes about an hour to get there. If you actually look on the maps here, basically after the game I gotta go to Wimbledon and switch, come back here, which is the much quieter section away back, all the Newcastle fans heading back up the King's Cross. A lot of the Chelsea fans be going that direction as well, so I can either walk a couple of stops, which I normally tend to do, and then get on the tube across to Wimbledon and then come down to Croydon. It's sound for a match day. The hell is going? Yeah, Croydon is mental. But yeah, I didn't end up doing my run this morning, unfortunately. That was one thing now. Again, I wasn't convinced with the slight displacement of my bones at the minute, but I woke up this morning, my legs feel so much better. So yeah, we're going to recover. That's the main part. We are going to recover. But in terms of Callum Wilson, take note, because that was 5 days. I had dodgy for 5 days and I'm already back to almost 100%. So I feel like we're going to be sorted the next couple of days. We're going to head to Stamford Bridge now. We'll show you some parts of the game, but of course most of it's going to be in the vlog. So we'll show you the aftermath and my timing coming back to Croydon. Finally back to Wimbledon after the Chelsea game. This isn't my tram, mine's essentially the next one in a few minutes time. Just about to head back to East Croydon. I think heading back to Croydon after losing is probably the worst feeling you can possibly have in the world. But it is what it is. I talk about it more in my match vlog and I've already explained through it quite a lot. Big 3 games for How though, that's what I'm going to say. Chelsea in the Cup, Arsenal and Nottingham Forest away before the international break. If we don't win any of those 3, then I'll be intrigued to see what happens next. That's what I'm going to say. We're going to head back to the room now and we're going to finish things off. Knackered and I'm hungry, so we get something to eat and we're going to head back to the hotel room and then we're going to go to bed. And this video will be up, don't know, tomorrow midday-ish I reckon. You know what? It's been the same on most away matches this season. I had more fun doing the trips than I do actually going to the game. And I stand by what I said in my vlog, but I will concede and admit the fact that I personally thought obviously Newcastle at their best yesterday. So far this season, I think it says a lot about how bad we actually have been this season. We have been both up so bad, and yeah, it's a tough period with Newcastle fans. There's such a lack of optimism, such a lack of ambition we have this season, that if we were to go out the cup on Wednesday, that's an end of your season gone already. You've only got the FA Cup to worry about after that, because we aren't going to surely not get top 7 in the league. There's no way we're going to start to pull this out of the bag and start playing well, because we just haven't been a good team. We haven't been a good team. I think we deserve to be in the bottom half of the league, and we were a Man U win away from being 13. We were 12 because Man U were just somehow worse than us, but it's just been poor again, hasn't it? So it's just about moving on to the next one again. Huge cup game on Wednesday. In terms of the overnight stay vlog, hope you enjoyed watching. Can't say I mean, I don't mind Croydon, actually Croydon's alright, but can't say I enjoy, I guess, recording out and about at this time. But now it is what it is. We go again, Palace away after Forest away, so we'll probably be back here in about a month or so, so at least I'm used to being here now. Let me know you guys enjoy these overnight stay vlogs again. Anything you want me to do differently, anything you want me to say or going forward, just let me know. Easy course out of 10, what would I give it? That one was poor, maybe a 2-3 out of 10. It just wasn't, value wise it was alright. Conditions, cleanliness, just overall, I guess, state of the room, it wasn't good. Definitely one of the worst ones I've done in recent years. So we're gonna give it a 2 out of 10. Poor